Check 1 2, check 1 2, testing, testing, check 1 2. This is high, and normal is Afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Wanderers Football Park for the penultimate round of NPL Women's New South Wales action for season 2025. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon as the Western Sydney Wanderers host the Northern Tigers. I'll take it through the starting lineups for both sides. We'll go through the home side first. In goals, it's number 1, Amy Hall. Number 2 is Lauren Nader. Number 5 is Chelsea Barton. Number 7 is Alyssa McKenzie. Number 13 is Charlotte Bradshaw. Number 21 is Olivia Vanderland. Number 24 is Isabella Sultan. Number 26 is Sienna Arate. Number 28 is Jade O'Brien. Number 29 is Nikita Fazzari. Number 34 is Talia Voskanian. Rounding out the starting side for the Western Sydney Wanderers on the bench, it's number 9, Catalina Wazinski. Number 10 is Ruby Betro. Number 17 is Mia Natali. Number 19 is Tessie Young. Number 27 is Krista Oliver. And number 30 and reserve goalkeeper is Zoe Edwards. For the visiting Northern Tigers, in goals it's number 31, Annalise Glastonbury. Number 3 is Greta Crisula. Number 5, Savannah Murray. Number 10, Charlotte Mortlock. Number 11, Lily McMahon. Number 12, Saffron Grass. Number 14, and wearing the captain's armband today, is Beth Bernardi. Number 17 is Bo Burton. Number 23 is Misha Anderson. Number 29 is Rosie Ewan. And number 26 is Amy Longhurst. On the substitutes bench, it's number 6, Isabel Gomez. Number 8 is Jade Mikatamni. Number 16 is Olivia Cartwright. 21, Nikola Dominikovic. Number 22 is Maya Cameron. And number 41, and reserve goalkeeper, is Amelia Brandon. As Rosie Ewan throws the ball in. Misha Anderson, Greta Crisula moves it on. I'll come back to Misha Anderson. It's the Northern Tigers running from left to right on your screen in the first half. As Misha Anderson takes a little bit of a stumble when she is in the process of passing that ball. Northern Tigers running from left to right on your screen in this first half in the predominantly black kit with white socks. The Western Sydney Wanderers in the traditional red and black, running from right to left, black shorts and red socks. As Wanderers move on to the attack, comes to Olivia Vanderland, who puts the cross in. Wanderers will keep possession here through Nikita Fazzari. Will come back to Jade O'Brien. Does find a teammate before Greta Crisula picks it up. Passing it off to Saffron Grass. Grass looking for a teammate, not able to find her. And as a shot comes in, it appears there might have been a slight change to a jersey number there. Unless I'm misreading player's number there. I'll come back to that thought. Here's Jade O'Brien, gets a pass away to Sienna Arate. I'll come back to O'Brien. And they'll go out off of Rosie Ewan and onto the synthetic pitch behind us. Misha Anderson marking instructions to keep the ball down this end of the field, and the Northern Tigers get it back via throw-in. As the throw comes in, it's Ewan. She keeps it in, she gets it away to Beth Bernardi. And it'll fall to Greta Crisula, all the way back to Anderson, passing it to Savannah Murray. Mortlock goes to Anderson, passing it to Murray. Looking for support on the far side, and passing it to that mysterious number 18. So there has been a slight change to the starting lineup from what we were given. I'll have to find that out for you. In the meantime, here come the Wanderers. Through Alyssa McKenzie, she's into the box. McKenzie gets around one, takes a shot, it's blocked away. Saffron Grass Passing it to Bernardi, who picks it up. So does the Tigers try to move it down this right side? We picked up by O'Brien, coming away to Nikita Fazzari. Fazzari made history earlier this week, the first graduate of the Western Sydney Wanderers Girls Academy to sign an A-League women's contract with the club. She's 17 years of age. As Alice McKenzie goes down, no foul, says the referee. Rosie Ewan will get the pass away to Anderson, who almost turns it over. Savannah Murray will pick up the loose ball. Come out here to Beth Bernardi. Just 17 years of age. Nikita Fazzari making history. She also went away with the Australian Women's National Futsal team, which some have dubbed the Futsal Matildas. So she's talented both on and off the grass field. I'll be hoping to achieve success with the A-League women's team later this year. Their season gets underway in a couple of months. As that ball is blocked by Charlotte Bradshaw. And the Wanderers looking to move it through midfield here. Comes in here to Jade O'Brien. Anderson moves it on. That's a beautiful ball. It wasn't quite able to find Beth Bernardi. Charlotte Bradshaw getting in the way there. Here's Fazzari. They'll turn the ball over. Commentators curse that one, I think. Here's Savannah Murray. Murray gets it away. And looking to unleash Amy Longhurst down this near side here. Jade O'Brien gets back there first. Beth Bernardi's pass not quite able to find its target, but Rosie Ewan will take the throw in. Here's Ewan. It will be a corner for the Wanderers. This corner is whipped in. It's headed towards goal. Not cleared now. It goes off, and that's crossed the line. Flag stays down, and the Northern Tigers have the opener. Said it was an unfortunate attempt at a clearance there in the box. Bodies everywhere. Wanderers complaining. Amy Hall saying that someone inside the box was fouled, but the referee's having none of it. And the Northern Tigers have the opener here inside the opening 8 minutes. It's Northern Tigers 1. Western Sydney Wanderers 0. And if I've had a look at things right, the number 18 is Bo Burton, so just a slight change in the numbering for Bo Burton. So she's wearing jersey number 18, not number 17. It's Greta Crisula with the ball here. As Vanderlaan picks it up. Or Vanderlaan, I should say, my apologies. Here's Fazari, looking to run in the box, gets across away. The Wanderers will look to hit back almost immediately through Alyssa McKenzie, but saved by Annalise Glastonbury. Ewan moves back to Anderson. Pass it to Glastonbury. Goes across the face of goal to Savannah Murray. Onto the far side there to Olivia Cartwright. Passed off to Saffron Grass. Here's Anderson. Murray. Goes out to Cartwright. As Burton moves it on to Charlotte Mortlock. The Wanderers now looking to hit back the other way. Here's Nikita Fazari. She'll go short to Sienna Arate. Will go out to Jade O'Brien. Cross intended to go into the box. Caught up in the wind just a little bit here. Pushed it just backwards. McMahon to throw it in. Sorry, I did say Olivia Cartwright had the ball a little bit ago. She is on the bench. My apologies. I got the numbers confused there for a moment. And it is indeed Lily McMahon on the ball now. McMahon. For options, she finds Beth Bernardi, who stayed on side, gets it out to Bo Burton. Bo Burton takes a shot, and it's wide for a goal kick. As the Northern Tigers hold a 1-0 lead here in the early goings of this one. Amy Hall goes long into the midfield, despite the team setting up like they were looking to play it out from the back. Here's the Northern Tigers throw. Home side not able to do anything from that particular passage of play. Here's Bernardi. Goes short to Greta Krashula. Passing it to Bernardi, who comes out here looking for Rosie Ewan. Back to Bernardi. Look to playing that through for Bo Burton. It's cleared away by Bradshaw, only as far as Ewan. Here's Krashula. Goes back to Bernardi. Back to Anderson. Here's Bernardi. Pass to Saffron Grass. And Grass has attempted to find Lily McMahon out there on the left, headed out of play by Lauren Nader. It will be a Tigers throw to Saffron Grass. Grass giving it away to Krashula. Goes back to Savannah Murray. Murray puts it into the box. Flag stay down for Beth Bernardi. She's got a header on it. And diving save there by Amy Hall. Isabella Sultan losing the ball there. And it's going to be a Wanderers throw. Sultan stayed down. The referee's coming over to check on her. We might get the trainer onto the field here. No need for the trainer as Sultan is back to her feet. be a Wanderers throw. And Sultan almost immediately back into the action, gets the ball. It's a pass away to Vanderland. Rosie Ewan intercepts the pass. Anderson sends it to Crisula. It'll come back to Anderson. To Bernardi. And that's a beautiful piece of work there by Fazari. Gets a pass away to Arate. Wanderers will keep possession of this ball. No, they won't actually, because Charlotte Mortlock decides that she wants it. Here's Mortlock. Crisula. Anderson goes out to Murray. Looking for Amy Longhurst there. Longhurst scoring the tying goal in stoppage time of the Northern Tigers' most recent game. It was a 2-2 draw on Thursday night against the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. The Wanderers coming into this game also on the back of a 2-2 draw with the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. As Ewan goes back to Anderson, Crisula. Goes to Murray, who moves it on to Lily McMahon. So it's a little bit of a scheduling quirk there because of some of the rain that's battered Sydney in recent weeks. Both teams coming off a game against Mount Druitt. Both of them playing that game at home. And both the home sides coming away with a 2-2 draw against Mount Druitt. Though the Northern Tigers, the nominated home team, but they didn't play that game at North Taramara on Thursday night. And I believe it was a late change of venue. I believe until Thursday morning that game was scheduled to go ahead at North Taramara. Game taking place at Blackman Park on Thursday night. In the meantime, is Amy Longhurst. She's not quite able to get to the ball before it's cleared away by the Wanderers. Lauren Nader moving it on. Here's Nader back with it in midfield. Pass away. Finds Talia Voskanian. And Vanderland giving away a foul there. Allow the Northern Tigers back onto the attack. I think the height difference playing a little bit of a part in that foul. Certainly don't think it was anything deliberate on Vanderland's part. As Bernardi passes it back to Misha Anderson. Here's Greta Crisula. Savannah Murray calling for it on the left. She won't get it. McMahon will go back to Crisula. Passing it away to Anderson. Through the middle for Burton. Back to Anderson. And she'll try again. Gets to Beth Bernardi this time. Rosie Ewan back to Bernardi. That's a nice little passage of play. Cross in to the middle. Cleared away by the Wanderers. And Alyssa McKenzie not able to take possession and is barreled over by Savannah Murray. Both competing for the ball at the same time. And Alyssa McKenzie's away now down the right-hand side. It's Alyssa McKenzie. She is trying to win the foot race against Charlotte Mortlock. Does so. Cross into the middle. And the Wanderers will get a chance to stay on the attack here. As Sultan passing it out. Cross comes in, and that's out for a goal kick. Here's Longhurst. Pass to Greta Crisula. Spins, turns, back to Longhurst. McMahon. That'll go out off of Longhurst for a throw. Here's Murray. To Anderson. Anderson will receive it back from Murray before she'll go out to Rosie Ewan. Back to Anderson. Grass. Anderson, Grass. And Greta Krasula passing it out to Savannah Murray there. After Anderson, Ewan and Grass playing a little triangle passing game amongst themselves, and Amy Hall will claim the pass forward. Move it out. And Beth Bernardi getting the ball away from Jade O'Brien there. Beth Bernardi struggling to keep possession here, and Jade O'Brien doing a nice bit of work there to force the ball out off of Beth Bernardi. Here's Vanderland. Nikita Fazari picks that ball up. The two number 29s there doing battle. Fazari comes away with it almost before she stumbles. And Ewan looking for Burton. There's Sienna Arate. Taking out to Lauren Nader there on the right. And Annalise Glastonbury. That one away to Savannah Murray. Here's Grass. And Beth Bernardi not quite able to get on the end of that pass. So Jade O'Brien will throw it in. The Northern Tigers get the ball back here in a dangerous position. Bo Burton on the left foot. Claimed by Amy Hall. There's Isabella Sultan. Gets around Lily McMahon. Greta Krasula giving chase, but for now, Sultan is able to get the pass away to Mackenzie before it's cleared by Savannah Murray. Danger's not yet over for the Tigers as Voskanian goes out to Lauren Nader. Back to Voskanian, who loses the ball. Greta Krasula has got Longhurst on the left, passing it in for Bo Burton, who now attempts to find Longhurst. That takes a deflection on the way through, allowing the Wanderers to get this back here. As Voskanian going out to Lauren Nader. And the pass blocked by Lily McMahon, intended for Vanderland, but not able to be kept in play. As Lauren Nader throws it in, and it's a goal kick. Alyssa McKenzie not quite able to win her side of corner there. And Glastonbury goes short to Murray. Here's Krasula. Anderson to Murray. And Anderson looking to unleash Rosie Ewan down the right. It won't quite reach her, but she'll have to work hard. And she'll have to work hard to get it away from Jade O'Brien, and she's won her side a throw in. That's a nice bit of work there by Rosie Ewan. As Bo Burton goes short to Anderson. Looks to go crossfield to Lily McMahon, who's into the 18-yard box, and that'll go out off of Lauren Nader, so it will be a corner for the Northern Tigers. will be hoping to double their advantage here in this one. There's the corner. Apologies there. Corner's whipped in, and Cole's out of play before even reaching the near post for a goal kick. And this time the Wanderers play out from the back through Amy Hall, who barely puts it inside the byline before moving out. As Jade O'Brien has found a little bit of space here down the left. Space is shut down, although she has created some more for herself. Here's O'Brien looking for a cross. Headed away by Lily McMahon. Oscanian with it. Going out to Lauren Nader. Will attempt to cross it in. And feels her handball waved away. It will be a Wanderers throw just in front of the Northern Tigers bench. There's Lauren Nader. This time able to cross it in, and that's deflected out behind for a corner by Savannah Murray. So now it's the Wanderers' turn to have the attacking corner. And no one seems to want to head over to take it. We've now, as I said, and we've now got Sienna Arate heading across to take the corner there. She whips the corner in. Cleared away by Rosie Ewan. Cross comes in. That's going to be a goal kick. If you've just joined us, the Tigers holding a 1-0 lead over the Western Sydney Wanderers here at Wanderers Football Park. Northern Tigers taking the lead in the 8th minute. And that's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon. The sun setting off in the distance. Floodlights taking full effect here in Sydney's West. Here's Mortlock. McKenzie tries to get there before Savannah Murray doesn't able to do so. Misha Anderson moves it on for Saffron Grass. There's Anderson. Goes back to Glastonbury. Anderson trying to find Burton. Jade O'Brien gets there. She is going backwards. I'll pass it to Amy Hall. Hall out to the right. And Lily McMahon gets it away to Charlotte Mortlock. Back to McMahon. Right to Radhika Shula. As the Northern Tigers try from distance here. That one bouncing wide of the goal for a goal kick. I was a little bit concerned for a moment there with the way Amy Hall was leaving it, that the ball was going to fall just short into that little brown patch there in the goal mouth. And spin past Hall. It was a day 5 pitch at the SCG, but bouncing over it, and Hall had it well scouted. As Jade O'Brien looking for an option to get it out of her own hand, turns it straight over to Rosie Ewan. Ewan into the box, goes down. Referee says no penalty, waves it away. And McKenzie and Anderson doing battle. It's McKenzie who comes away with it. Alyssa McKenzie passing it out there. And Isabella Salter not able to take clean possession of the ball, which allows the Northern Tigers to come back the other way. Here's Charlotte Mortlock. Passing it off to Krasula. Here's Bernardi. To Dominikovic. Sorry, not to Dominikovic, to Ewan. My apologies. I had Dominikovic on the mind because she usually wears the captain's armband. There's Beth Bernardi today. With Nicola Dominikovic on the bench. There's Anderson. Goes back to Savannah Murray. Bernardi to Burton. Short into the middle there for Krasula, who comes back out towards the right. Rosie Ewan gets the ball as Jade O'Brien swings in the air. She attempted to bring that one down. The Wanderers have got the ball back momentarily before Ewan. We'll go back to Anderson, and the Northern Tigers will attempt to move it out again. They won't get that opportunity though because the ball goes into the Wanderers bench. It will be a throw in. And Lauren Nader being told to retake the throw. And instead of going forwards this time, she'll go backwards. And ball intercepted there by Ewan from Chelsea Barton. And Jane O'Brien to throw it in. Ewan comes away with it, sells the dummy there on O'Brien. It's into the box. Longhurst not able to take clean possession, and Lauren Nader the chance to clear it out only as far as Saffron Grass. She has Mortlock to receive the pass before sending it back to Grass. Here's Krasula through the middle. Ball's intercepted. And Alyssa McKenzie not quite able to go back the other way just yet. Vanderland recovers the ball though. She'll play that through for Lauren Nader. We'll go back to Vanderland. There's Anderson. Goes to Greta Krashola, who'll quickly pass it off to Murray, to Lily McMahon. Back to Murray. Murray looking to play that through for Beth Bernardi. The ball is intercepted. The Tigers get possession back. And Burton looking to play that through for Longhurst. Intercepted there by Chelsea Barton temporarily. Burton gets it through to Mortlock. Before it's quickly taken away from her by Charlotte Bradshaw. Voskanian back to Bradshaw. Vanderland. Tigers get the ball back once again. And Lauren Nader not taking any chances there, so she'll head it back out. She'll allow Tigers to throw it in. the Northern Tigers perfectly content to pass it around at midfield amongst the back line. Waiting for an opportunity to open up, and they thought they had one there. Instead, Alyssa McKenzie comes away with it, shouldered off the ball by Greta Crisula. To allow the Northern Tigers to try to get the ball forward, and once again, perfectly content to pass it around the back line and the base of midfield. Waiting for the opportunity to present itself to move the ball forward. And they thought they had the opportunity there. But it went right into space. As Chelsea Barton cleared that ball forward, the Northern Tigers getting it back. And once again, content to pass it around. As Anderson goes back to Murray. And they're looking to move forward now. Saffron Grass playing that through for Charlotte Mortlock. Mortlock looking for the option, gets around Lauren Nader, gets around Voskanian. But Voskanian clears it away, and McKenzie and Lily McMahon collide there. McKenzie back to her feet. Nikita Fazzari does get the pass away. O'Brien puts that one out of play. She wants it to be a Wanderers throw. The assistant ref says otherwise. I think the assistant ref got that one completely right. And Rosie Ewan throwing it in to Misha Anderson. Here's Bernardi. Burton. Going shoulder to shoulder there with O'Brien. Sultan. To back. O'Brien now. Out here to Nikita Fazzari. It's going to be a Tigers throw. And Ewan. Longhurst, Bernardi. Beth Bernardi. Tried to chip that along for Charlotte Mortlock, but it will be the Tigers corner. Olivia Vanderland usually playing in the forward line. It's all the way back on the near post there to try to provide some extra height here to protect this corner. She's whipped in by Burton. And that one's blocked on the goal line. And it's going to be a goal kick. Some good defensive work there by the Western Sydney Wanderers to prevent the Northern Tigers from doubling their advantage here in the shadows of half-time. As the sun just peeking out the last rays of light there off in the distance. Floodlights in full effect now. And Barton almost turning that ball over in a dangerous position. And Anderson and Vanderland going back to back. Vanderland coming off the worst of it. No foul according to the referee. And the Northern Tigers get a foul now. Which has frustrated a couple of the home supporters here at Wanderers Football Park. The back of the no call just a few moments ago. And Vanderland almost coming onto that one. Not quite able to. Chelsea Barton getting it away to Voskanian. Had to be quick to move it on. Jane O'Brien trying to find a way around Charlotte Mortlock, isn't able to. She will get possession of the ball back. Barton to Fazari. Loses it to Rosie Ewan. The Wanderers come away with it again. There's Amy Hall. Not quite able to get all of that, but clearing it enough. O'Brien just booting it as far away from goal as she can. Charlotte Mortlock. Anderson. Shula. Mortlock. Anderson. Back to Mortlock. And Voskanian got a touch on that one. Vanderland not quite able to get there first. Battle for the ball here. And referee blows a free kick for the Wanderers. Will be Sienna Arate to take the free kick. Has got Jade O'Brien as a very short option backwards. But there's also options lining up in the middle, but she'll go back to O'Brien here. As Arate gets it off to O'Brien, back to Arate. And O'Brien crossing it in. The far post, that's Bella Sultan attempting to hit that on the volley. The Northern Tigers looking to go back the other way. Charlotte Bradshaw doing some nice protection work there. Keep the ball with the Western Sydney Wanderers. A flag goes up for offside against Alyssa McKenzie, and she absolutely knew she was offside. Gave herself up immediately. Didn't even bother trying to protest her innocence. There's Greta Crisula. Just pass away to Nisha Anderson. Anderson has got Rosie Ewan. She's going to have to time a run. In fact, it won't be Ewan chasing this one down as Chelsea Barton and Amy Longhurst collide, because it was Longhurst who the pass was intended for. She wasn't able to do anything about it. It's Bradshaw turning it over to Greta Crisula, who slips. She'll get the ball back. Murray tending to find Bo Burton. Wasn't able to do so. That's just over 2.5 minutes plus stoppages before the break. Can the Wanderers find a way to get back level here? Through Nikita Fazari, who takes it herself for running into a wall of 3 Northern Tigers players. There's Anderson, goes to Murray, to Lily McMahon. Here's Burton, McMahon, gets it in, cross. Bernardi looking to get on the end of it. Loose ball. Amy Hall. Ball still loose. And Amy Hall will eventually pick the ball up. There's danger signs there for the home side. But eventually coming away with it was Amy Hall, who takes her time before launching this one. And be a foul one by... No! The referee said it's gone against Olivia Vanderland. No, the referee has corrected herself. It is indeed a foul for the Wanderers. I was going to say, Lou McMahon was definitely the one doing the dragging down, and that one's gone to absolutely no one. And the Northern Tigers will get the ball back. That'll be headed on by Longhurst. And the Wanderers get the ball. Rosie Ewan protesting the decision as Jade O'Brien is in, and there's no protesting that decision from Rosie Ewan as she heads it out into the stands here. And ball's gone a long way back. Chelsea Barton goes short to Bradshaw. Amy Hall has to come out to meet it. Bo Burton was a little bit quicker. She might have been able to pick that ball up. Nonetheless, Bradshaw driving that one down the line. Cross comes in. Claimed by Annalise Glastonbury here. As we've entered stoppage time here in the first 45. Probably just the customary minute, you'd have to say. The Tigers just content to see out the first half with their 1-0 lead. And Isabella Sultan looking to take the throw quickly. Wasn't able to because there were no options. So she'll leave it off for Lauren Nader, who it's it to Vanderland. To Nader. To Talia Voskanian. Under pressure there from Saffron Grass. In fact, that pressure was enough for the Northern Tigers to win the ball. Will they get the last attacking opportunity of this half? And they got the last attacking opportunity of the half, but they weren't able to do anything about it. But they do head into the halftime interval here with a 1-0 lead at Wanderers Football Park in this round 25. NPL Women's New South Wales matchup at the Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon. And we'll welcome you back here in about 14 minutes' time for the second half. Alright, good afternoon everyone and welcome back to Wanderers Football Park for the second half of this round 25 NPL Women's New South Wales matchup. It's the penultimate round of action in the competition. And the Northern Tigers holding a 1-0 lead with a goal in the 8th minute of play of the first half. The Northern Tigers looking to pick up right where they left off, absolutely dominating the first half as they get possession back almost immediately off the kickoff from the Wanderers. Here's the Northern Tigers running from right to left on your screen here in the second half in the predominantly black kit with white socks. The Wanderers in the traditional red and black jerseys, black shorts, red socks. Running from left to right here is Alyssa McKenzie, gets a pass away to Vanderland. Is intercepted. Vanderland gets the ball back, cross in only as far as Savannah Murray, cleared away by, well, not quite cleared away, and it'll be put out for a throw in. I was going to say cleared away by Charlotte Mortlock, but Lauren Nader doing everything she can to keep it in the attacking corner here on the near side. As the Wanderers chasing a 1-goal deficit here at Wanderers Football Park, keeping the ball in play there. So Isabella Sultan cleared away now by Murray to Bo Burton, who's wearing jersey number 18. Jersey number 17 is listed on the team sheet. There's Misha Anderson. No changes to the starting lineup for the Northern Tigers. Saffron Grass, jersey number 12. I'll take you through them. So in goals, number 31, Annalise Glastonbury. Number 3, Greta Crisula. Number 5, Savannah Murray. Number 10, Charlotte Mortlock. Number 11, Lily McMahon. 12, Saffron Grass. 14, and captain Beth Bernardi. Number 18, Bo Burton. Number 23, Misha Anderson. Number 26, Amy Longhurst. Number 29, Rosie Ewan. Actually, my apologies. There might have been one change at the halftime break. No, there wasn't. My apologies. I thought I saw Rosie Ewan out there with the different number on. There's Ewan now on the ball. Battling with her opposite, number 29, Akita Fazari. Grass moving on there to Greta Crisula. And it doesn't appear to have been any changes by the Western Sydney Wanderers either. So both sides as they started the game. As Talia Voskanian looking to put that through for Alyssa McKenzie. McKenzie helped back to her feet there by Savannah Murray after two. And a little bit of a collision off the ball. Wanderers into the box. Spinning, turning, shot comes in. And it's gone narrowly missed there from Isabella Sultan. I'll take you through the lineup for the Wanderers. In goals, number 1, Amy Hall. Number 2, Lauren Nader. Number 5, Chelsea Barton. Number 7, Alyssa McKenzie. Number 13, Charlotte Bradshaw. Number 21, Olivia Vanderland. Number 24, Isabella Sultan. Number 26, Sienna Arate. Number 28, Jade O'Brien. Number 29, Nikita Fazari. Number 34, Talia Voskanian. There's Glastonbury, clears it out. And Bo Burton onto the ball. Trying to find Longhurst with the pass. Charlotte Bradshaw gets there first. And she'll go back to Hall, who clears it with the left foot just beyond the Northern Tigers bench. No changes to the starting 11 for either side at the halftime interval. There's Lily McMahon. Finds her path forward blocked. Isabella Sultan. So away with, there's one passing it off into the middle there for Sienna Arate, who goes out to Vanderland on the left foot, shoots. Was that blocked? No, it wasn't. It was just a wayward shot there by Olivia Vanderland. Here's Bernardi. Out to Mortlock. It's going to be a Wanderers throw. As Lauren Nader chooses to go backwards to Charlotte Bradshaw, who slips. Let's get the pass away. And into the box is Bo Burton before coming back out of the box. Mortlock into the corner. Mortlock pulling it into the box, gets the cross in. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Wanderers. There's Voskanian to Sultan, back to Voskanian, back to Sultan. Finds Alyssa McKenzie, who cuts inside Savannah Murray. Vanderland not able to control the ball there. And Alyssa McKenzie, flag well up for offside. As Northern Tigers struggling to get it out of their own end before Savannah Murray hoofs it long. Burton tried the flick header. Straight into Charlotte Bradshaw. As McKenzie. Nader. Can't find the way around Savannah Murray, but will win her side a throw. Savannah Murray trying to play distraction there. Nader gets the cross in at the far post. Akita Fazzari was waiting for it. And it went over her head. The Wanderers keep the throw in. Saffron Grass. It's it away to Amy Longhurst. And Beth Bernardi screaming down the wing. Playing that through for Bo Burton. And it's going to beat both her and Charlotte Bradshaw. Now to play with Bradshaw guiding the last few metres of that to make sure that it went out of play. For a Wanderers goal kick. There's Jade O'Brien. So wait to Fazzari, passing it to Vanderlaan. Misha Anderson putting that one out of play for a throw. And Misha Anderson has taken a bit of a stumble there. You'll see the trainer called onto the field. We'll use this opportunity to take it through the substitute benches for both sides. Number 9, Catalina Wazinski. Number 10, Ruby Betro. Number 17, Mia Natali. Number 17, Mia Natali. Number 19 is Tessie Young. Number 27 is Krista Oliver, reserve goalkeeper. Number 30, Zoe Edwards for the home side, the Western Sydney Wanderers. For the Northern Tigers, their bench consists of number 6, Isabel Gomez. Number 8, Jade Mikatamni. 16, Olivia Cartwright. Number 21, Nikola Dominikovic. Number 22, Maya Cameron. And number 41, reserve goalkeeper is Amelia Brandon. In fact, that's Misha Anderson's evening done. So our first substitute of the afternoon comes our way in the 55th minute. And it's Isabel Gomez coming on, replacing number 23, Misha Anderson. We'll see a slight shuffle there in the back line. So Gomez, of course, a midfielder. Recently in Vietnam with Australia's under 23s side. They won the competition previously known as the AFF Women's Championship, now the MSIG Serenity Cup. 1-0 victory over Myanmar in the final. After winning every game of the tournament, bar the opener against Myanmar, which they lost 2-1. Gomez wasting no time getting back here to the NPL Women's New South Wales competition for the Northern Tigers. And what one would hope is her last season in the competition, because she'll have earned some form of overseas move, having made her Matilda's debut in recent months, and of course an A-League Women's Championship with the Central Coast Mariners to go along with that under 23s, or that win with the under 23s. The MSIG Serenity Cup. It's Gomez. And I can tell you she wasn't the only Gomez doing good things in Vietnam. Her mother made the trip over to support Isabel and ended up getting roped in to some official celebrations at the end of the tournament. One of only a handful of Australians besides the team over there in Vietnam. To watch the tournament. Lauren Nader throws this one in. Savannah Murray is now for a throw in. Went dangerously close to going out for a corner. It stayed on, if you're the Northern Tigers, the right side of the corner flag. And I'll be rewarded with a goal kick from that throw in by Lauren Nader, which was just allowed to bounce of play for a goal kick. Definitely a throw she'd want back. There's Ollie McMahon here. That's the throw. And here's Bo Burton. He's got around Charlotte Bradshaw. Isn't able to get past Chelsea Barton. A little bit of a barrel roll there. Trying to chase that one down. No foul. As Isabella Sultan clutching at the lower back. In the meantime, Northern Tigers were on the attack. So I was literally about to suckle that passage of play. Izzy Gomez loses the ball. And has a crunching tackle there by Savannah Murray on Alyssa McKenzie, which draws applause from the Northern Tigers contingent here at Wanderers Football Park this evening. They're in the 60th minute. They're watching their side a 1-0 lead that they took in the 8th minute of play over the Western Sydney Wanderers, the only goal of the game so far. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon. As that shot comes in and is claimed by Annalise Glastonbury. A little bit of a stumble there before a little bit of a bobble, I should say, not a stumble. More picking it up. As Murray comes out to McMahon. And it will be a Tigers throw. And we thank you for tuning in tonight to watch this game, wherever you may be tuning in from. And I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are enjoying bringing it to you. There's still one round of action to go after tonight before we enter the NPL Women's New South Wales Final Series. And next week is set to be a doozy of a round with a number of games set to decide the top four in the finals series, and indeed the placement of those sides within the series, pending some of the results today, which we don't know at the moment, as Chelsea Barton gets that, wins the ball there in the corner. Cross comes in. Bradshaw making sure it didn't go any further. Wasn't able to find a teammate. Here's Burton. Looking to let him move that one in. Takes a deflection out of play, so it will be a throw in for the Tigers. They look to double their advantage here. Tigers get a repeat throw in. McMahon moves it in for Burton. We'll go all the way back to Savannah Murray. Passing it to Greta Crisula, who's moved into the back line. After that substitution for Isha Anderson having to come off, replaced by Isabel Gomez. So Gomez has taken Crisula's spot in the base of midfield. Goes out to Rosie Ewan on the right, just looking for a cross into the middle. Being held up there by Jade O'Brien. The Tigers continue their attack here with a throw on the far side of the field. Looking for Beth Bernardi, who's kept it in. She's into the box. And it's going to be a corner one by the Tigers here. It will be Bo Burton making her way across to take the corner. Throw comes in. Oh, sorry, the corner comes in. It's not quite cleared out of danger yet. And that one's cleared off the line again. And as Murray tries to put it back in, it's fallen out to Beth Bernardi. Murray not quite able to get a hold of that one. We'll go out for a Wanderers throw. That's twice now. The ball's been cleared off the line by the Wanderers. And Mackenzie and Murray have come together there. Murray clutching at her face. Mackenzie's back to her feet. And Murray appears to be fine. It's just a little bit of a coming together there, and I think it was shock more than anything for Savannah Murray. She is back to her feet now, and it will be a wonder of so after all that. That certainly looked a lot more dangerous than it could have been, as we've got a couple of substitutions here. So Talia Voskanian. Now we're here in the 66th minute. Talia Voskanian and Isabella Sultan making way from the field here in the 66th minute. And I'll tell you who's replaced them in a moment. I can tell you Mia Natali is one of the players who's come on. And Ruby Betro is the other one. So that substitution, Isabella Sultan and Talia Voskanian off. Replaced by Ruby Betro and Mia Natali in the 66th minute as Gomez tries to clear that one out of danger. And has gone out for a throw in. Wasn't able to find a way forward there. There's the Australian international. As the throw comes in. And that one goes out for a goal kick. Where's Ewan doing her best there and succeeding to prevent the Wanderers from getting a corner. There's Lauren Nader here, trying to find Alyssa McKenzie, who's fouled by Savannah Murray. To shake hands. But it is an attacking set piece here, which will be taken by Sienna Arate. Actually, it won't be taken by Arate. The Wanderers have two in the wall. It's, I believe it's Bo Burton and Charlotte Mortlock. As the piece is whipped in, Mackenzie tries to bring it down before it's cleared out by the Northern Tigers. And away is Charlotte Mortlock down the Mortlock Expressway here on the near side of the field. Here's Bo Burton, who intended to get the pass back to Mortlock. In fact, will recover the ball. Here's Leila McMahon. Savannah Murray. They'll go off the back of Alyssa McKenzie. That free kick was taken by Mia Natali. One of the substitutes there just a couple of minutes ago. It came on. And the Wanderers trying to get out of their own end after the Northern Tigers getting the ball down the other end from that set piece. As Glastonbury. It's now to Ewan. As Gomez trying to play that through for Burton. Wanderers defense coming up trumps there as Bradshaw clears it away. And we'll find Fazari in midfield. Decides to take it herself before running into Lily McMahon, who comes away with it here. Looking to take on the attack, gets it out, and the shot comes in, it's blocked. Amy Longhurst not able to find a way past the defensive line. As Jade O'Brien The pass being intercepted there by Rosie Ewan. The Wanderers look to be getting ready to make another sub there on the far side of the field. Here's Glastonbury passing it off to Greta Krishula. Jade O'Brien picks that one up. She won't get it for long as Rosie Ewan keeps that one in play, getting it away to Beth Bernardi. Gomez to Krishula, who sends it long, headed forward to Charlotte Mortlock by Longhurst. Murray out to Grass, back to Mortlock. Charlotte and Mortlock passing it amongst themselves before it'll come out to Savannah Murray. Back to Glastonbury. Murray now looking for options, and she'll launch that one into space for Bo Burton to run onto. Bo Burton has a couple of options in the middle. Comes back to Longhurst. Longhurst trying to create space. Shoot. It's blocked. And Gomez will keep the ball. And possession for the Northern Tigers. That one goes out for a throw in. And we're going to have that substitution now for the Western Sydney Wanderers. And number 7, Alyssa McKenzie, is making way from the field here in the 72nd minute. And is being replaced by number 27, Krista Oliver. So as number 7, Alyssa McKenzie off, number 27, Krista Oliver on. That's now 3 of the 5 substitutions used by the Western Sydney Wanderers across 2 windows. So they've still got 2 substitutions up their sleeve, but only 1 window to do it in. There's Charlotte Mortlock here. Find her path forward, blocked by Lauren Nader, although Mortlock does get a touch on the ball once momentarily before it goes out of play for a throw in. And we have another Wanderers throw just a little bit further down the pitch here. Gomez intercepts the pass intended for Sienna Arate. Go out to Rosie Ewan. Krishula goes back to Gomez. Gomez finding Mariners teammate from last season, Lily McMahon. The two have been teammates at the Northern Tigers as well previously. Quite familiar with each other's game. Lily McMahon playing a little bit further back than she normally would. As the throw comes in. Mortlock out onto the far side. Longhurst crossing it in. And Bo Burton does get a header on it. It'll be Lauren Nader to come away with it. McMahon getting a touch on that. For the pass intended for Krista Oliver. Gomez bringing it down. And immediately looking to go back onto the attack. Here's Amy Longhurst. as Wanderers players there. Chelsea Barton loses a shin pad. No time to worry about it because she's got to get back on defense. Bo Burton takes a shot. Diving save there by Amy Hall. Thinks about throwing it out before putting it onto the ground. Passing it to Sienna Arate. Sends it back to Hall. Bradshaw. And Gomez coming away with that one. Passing it away to Longhurst. Trying to thread that through for Mortlock. Shot. Bo Burton over the crossbar. Beth Bernardi not able to take possession of the ball there. Would have had a perfect opportunity to try and shoot if she had have. So it fell to Bo Burton, who went over the crossbar. The Northern Tigers stay on the attack here. After the goal kick. Getting possession back. Here's Lily McMahon, who's going to try from distance. Lily McMahon, diving save, not quite claimed by Amy Hall, but she did have to make a diving save. Longhurst shoots it straight into the arms of Amy Hall. And at the second time of asking, Lily McMahon taking the shot from distance. Savannah Murray there, getting in front of Krista Oliver to get the ball back. And just sort of showcasing the dominance of the Northern Tigers here this afternoon. They've had possession for the vast majority of the game. As Bo Burton has got around Charlotte Bradshaw. Burton has to hold it up for turning. Goes back to Charlotte Mortlock. Short to Gomez, who tries to thread it through. It takes a deflection on the way through. Charlotte Mortlock will block the clearance. They'll come out here to Amy Longhurst, who comes back in towards the middle. Play it short for Gomez. So I'll try to reset here. Now to Mortlock. Mortlock putting that into the box. Beth Bernardi header straight into the arms of Amy Hall. Here's Burton. To Mortlock. Gomez into space. She tried to line it up for a second before passing it out to Ewan, who takes a shot. It's going to be a goal kick for the Wanderers. Haven't been able to get out of their own end quite some time now in this game. But to absorb a lot of pressure from the Northern Tigers. And they'll have to absorb more of it. Unless they can get out here from this throw-in. The Saffron Grass picked up the loose ball. They'll come back to Hall. Or a pass into midfield for Ruby Batro. Gets it out to Jade O'Brien. And the Wanderers get onto the attack. They'll win a throw in here. Just in front of their bench. And a chance to perhaps give some of the pressure back that they've just absorbed from the Northern Tigers. Just under 11 minutes plus stoppages to go in this one. And the Wanderers get another throw here. Olivia Vanderlaan looking to move this one on. We'll come back to her from Nikita Fazzari. Crossing it in. It'll go over the head of everyone. Krista Oliver is going to win the foot race. She's waiting for support to arrive. She'll go backwards to Lauren Nader, the only player in the vicinity. Nader puts it into the box. And Gomez is first to the clearance, and Gomez is away, gets it off to Bo Burton. Charlotte Bradshaw on the inside lane, getting there first, preventing Bo Burton from a one-on-one with the keeper. That's Petro. Gets that past Bo Burton. And Nikita Fazzari intended for that pass to go to Vanderland. Here's Jade O'Brien. Cross into the middle. And Savannah Murray chests that back into the arms of Annalise Glastonbury to make the save. Gomez comes out to Mortlock. Here's Lily McMahon. She'll take it herself, actually, before chipping that in for Bo Burton. And Amy Hall with a diving save there tonight. Bo Burton once again. Bo Burton has been everywhere on the park this evening. Here's Lauren Nader. Goes to Sienna Arate. She'll go backwards to Charlotte Bradshaw. Into the middle there for Nikita Fazzari, who wins a foul. The referee looked to play advantage. And the Wanderers will make the last of their substitutions for this afternoon. Nikita Fazzari and Sienna Arate both making way for Tessa Young and Catalina Wazinski here in the 83rd minute. So that substitution is at number 26, Sienna Arate, and number 29, Nikita Fazzari off. They're replaced by number 9, Catalina Wazinski, and number 19, Tessa Young. Now, did you see the Northern Tigers have also made a substitution? And when I work out who came on and who came off, I'll let you know. Okay, so Jade Mikatamni has come on, also in the 83rd minute. And if my calculations are correct, it was Amy Longhurst who made her way from the field. So Northern Tigers substitution as number 26, Amy Longhurst off. Number 8, Jade Mikatamni on in the 83rd minute. And Gomez not quite able to find teammate there. Jade Mikatamni with that pass. But Gomez will get the ball back as she receives the pass before sending it back to the passer, Greta Krishula. There's Glastonbury. Goes long. Be brought down by Bo Burton, who was adjudged to have been offside. See Tessa Young back underway. Bradshaw passing it to Petro for Chelsea Barton. Mixing up, passing it back. It's Bradshaw. Out to... sorry, that was... yes, Tessa Young. Sorry, I misread my team sheet for a moment there. The 1 in the 19 looked like a 2 for some reason. Curse my handwriting. Anyway, here's Jade O'Brien. And it's claimed by Glastonbury. Sends it long. As Natali sends it back to Bradshaw. Goes out to Chelsea Barton down the line, looking for Jade O'Brien. There's Natali. Going to Vanderland. Cleared out for a throw-in by Savannah Murray. And there's going to be another substitution by the Northern Tigers, so it'll be their third and final substitution of the afternoon. Here in the 87th minute, and it's Beth Bernardi making her way from the field. And being replaced by number 16, Olivia Cartwright. There's the 3 substitutions across the 3 substitution windows for the Northern Tigers. The Western Sydney Wanderers making all 5 of their available substitutions across the 3 windows. As that one has gone out of play, so it will be a Tigers throw-in. As a throw comes in, and the Wanderers will be allowed to claim the loose ball. O'Brien heads it forward. In fact, it's gone so far forward, it's going to be a corner for the Wanderers. No, it's not. It's going to be a goal kick. Olivia Vanderland, adjudged to have touched that one last. As Ewan goes back to Greta Krasula. Gives away the throw in. So the throw comes in. And Izzy Gomez boots that one as far forward as she can. Tessa Young gets there first. Finds Lauren Nader, who is fouled by Lily McMahon. And Lauren Nader takes a free kick quickly to Krista Oliver. Pass goes away to Ruby Batro. Chelsea Barton not able to keep possession there against Isabel Gomez. He goes out onto the far side for Jade Mikatamni. He's looking for a cross into the middle, and Amy Hall claims that one, as she's had a fantastic afternoon in goals for the Western Sydney Wanderers, despite the 1-0 scoreline. In favour of the visitors, still lead thanks to an 8-minute goal, as that one's gone out of play. It will be a Wanderers throw. It's a corner that came in, and scrambled clearance saw the ball cross the line in favour of the visitors. The goal that is now being defended by Annalise Glastonbury here in the second half. And a flag's gone up for offside against Lauren Nader. As close to stoppage time here. This round 25 NPL Women's New South Wales matchup. the penultimate round of competition, or the home and away season, I should say. The Northern Tigers perhaps trying to make it 2 here. And Amy Hall comes up trumps again with the ball. Northern Tigers get a throw in here as we have entered stoppage time in this second half. 30 seconds through stoppage time. As the Wanderers look to hit back here, and it was put over the crossbar by Catalina Wazinski. Referee takes a glance at the watch. Generally, still got a little bit more time here. It looks like our referee just indicated 2 minutes, and so minimum of 2 minutes of stoppage time. And we're through the first of those minimum of 2 minutes. The Wanderers running out of time if they want to get a result here. Handball against Saffron Grass. Krista Oliver. Ball was still moving, so Krista Oliver will have to take that free kick again. As free kick comes in. And that might be enough to see the Northern Tigers see out this result with a 1-0 win. In no rush to get to the ball. As the throw comes in, Northern Tigers clear the ball away. Savannah Murray putting that one high up into the air, headed out for a throw. The throw comes in. And the Northern Tigers looking to see this one out. And that will be full time here. The Northern Tigers claim their 9th win of the season, an 8-minute goal the difference. And there is plenty of action to come next week in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. I'll take you through some of the results from today now that the games are coming to an end as well. The Illawarra Stingrays have defeated, currently locked at 2-2. That game late into stoppage time with Apia Leichhardt. Bulls FC defeating the Lakeville Ravens 4-1. So if my maths is correct, Bulls FC will go back to the top of the table, although they are tied with Apia Leichhardt on 49 points. And our match of the round next week is Bulls FC versus Apia Leichhardt. That will decide the premiership in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. So that one set to be an exciting matchup. Sydney Olympic have upset Mount Druitt 3-2 at Popondetta Park, while Sydney Uni have lost or have defeated the Newcastle Jets at the Sydney University Football Ground, which will see the Newcastle Jets relegated from the competition in 2025. So they'll be playing Football New South Wales League One football next season, the Newcastle Jets. But full time here, the Northern Tigers 1, Western Sydney Wanderers 0. In fact, I think the result for that Illawarra game might just be about to come through. So It has come through. Illawarra Stingrays 2, RPL Leichhardt 2. So it's all to play for next week for both Bulls FC and the Illawarra Stingrays, as the competition heads into the final round. Plenty of action all across the table wherever you look. But actually, I'll just have a look at one more result here for you, because that could determine the makeup of the top 4. Let's have a look. The result between UNSW and Manly United. And I believe that game ended 2-2. A lot of stoppage time in that one. UNSW 3-2 over Manly United, which I believe puts UNSW into the top 4 and pushes the Illawarra Stingrays out after that 2-2 draw. So the Illawarra Stingrays, plenty to do next week if they want to make their way back into the top 4. Mount Druitt barely hanging on to 4th spot as things currently stand. For Manly United, I believe that their season is over after that loss to UNSW today, unless results go their way next week. They do play Sydney Union. I will be on the call of that game, but they would have quite a goal differential to turn around and hope that Mount Druitt and the Illawarra Stingrays do not get results next week. So their season hanging by a thread. But it's full time here at Wanderers Football Park. Your final score: the Northern Tigers 1, Western Sydney Wanderers 0. It's Paletti signing off. We thank you for your company this afternoon, and we hope you join us next week here on the Football News LR's YouTube channel for the final round of the NPL Women's New South Wales.